It's funny, so, in food science, there's not a lot of people that you would sort of consider rock stars, right? But I think Denny has really actually achieved that quality and that sort of that level of distinction.
He was the type of person that would give you a long leash, but would come back and, sort of guide you if you went astray.
Just seeing Dr. Heldman give lectures in classrooms, how he organized his material, how he was able to relate with the students.
Dr. Heldman is the consummate food scientist. He cares about the students, he cares about the food industry. He is talented and hardworking and very well connected in the food industry. And he has really made an impact to make a better food industry today.
Well, he has a great reputation for the work he did at Campbell and NFPA. He certainly represented the industry. You look at his resume, you look at his capabilities as a scientist and as a scholar and as a leader, it was a no-brainer. It's such an easy nomination to write for Dr. Heldman.
If you realize 50 years ago he was doing sustainability, but of course you didn't call it that. 50 years ago we called it using less water, being more energy efficient, producing less waste. But he has spent decades dedicating his life to saying, how do we make this a more sustainable food system, more energy efficient, better for food companies, better for the consumers.
In the spring of 1994, I was in my last semester of my master's when Dr. Heldman arrived at Mizzou. And let me tell you, it was a big deal to all of us. His reputation preceded him, given that he is the father of food engineering and had authored several textbooks.
Whenever Denny comes into my office, I'm excited to have conversations with him. But Denny's always thinking about the next opportunity, the next challenge for a graduate student, the next challenge for a program. When he gets up and leaves my office, I'm reinvigorated about what I'm doing as an academic chair.
Dr. Heldman really cares about students. He will do anything for student success. And he has an incredible legacy of former students who are in the industry who are successful because of all the things he did to help them.
He continues to advance food science as a whole. He could have been done with this and retired years ago, but he has an amount of passion and integrity as a food scientist that makes him want to keep going on. And so that's the kind of thing that really, I think, gives someone an award like this.
I still have a copy of his textbook in my office. It's a reminder of the impact he has had on me and so many others, and the impact that I can have on others.
He inspires his students. I can't think of a more deserving individual.
The way it was in the seminar this morning, by 2050, the world population will be 10 billion. That particular seminar put that in the context of how much food we need to produce in order to satisfy that population, that we're going to have to produce 70% more than we do now. The spin I put on that is this: 30 or 40% of the food that we grow is wasted, and more specifically, 27%, the figure I use, of the food that we deliver to the consumer is wasted. I've done some calculations, and others have too. That 27%, if we could recover it, would feed 1 billion people. I think what we know and call the profession of food science today dates back to 1939, or if you want to attach it to Nicolas Appert, you can go even back further. But I think its recognition, is certainly in the United States, was around the time that IFT was created. I think the only way we're going to continue to enhance and build recognition of the profession is to honor those that have been active and successful in the profession.
Dr. Heldman, congratulations on being awarded the 2018 Nicolas Appert Award. And I'm still not going to call you Denny.
The IFT Nicolas Appert Award is the nation's best food science prize. It certainly is well-deserved, and based on your credentials, it's going to inspire many future generations of food scientists and food engineers to reach higher levels of excellence. I'm glad you're part of it.